From ABC News, this is World News This Morning. Now from our world headquarters in New York, here's David Muir.
We've all had one of those people in our lives, particularly at work perhaps, people we just can't seem to get along with. So joining us now from Washington, Arnold Sanow, the co-author of Get Along with Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere, 8 Keys to Creating Enduring Connections. Arnold, great to have you on the program.
It's nice to be here.
You talk about building trust, building relationships, but what do you look for in trying to do that?
Well, there's 3 things into building trust and building relationships, and the key is anytime you have a meeting or a transaction or meet with somebody, an impression is formed, and that impression can be positive or negative. It can help or hinder, or it can make or break a situation. And what we're trying to do today is to make those positive, memorable, and special with everyone you meet.
You also talk about rudeness a lot in your book, and there have been articles done on this, how Americans have become more and more rude through the years.
That's true, and what happens is a lot of us don't even know if we're rude. There was a study done by the University of North Carolina that had asked 1,601 people, is there rudeness, is there incivility in the workplace, is there poor communication in the workplace, and 89% said yes, but when they asked those same people, are you rude, you know, those same people said 99% said no, it's not me. So the question is, who's doing these types of things?
And many people don't realize they're sending off lots of messages with their body language.
Exactly, and you know, they're not smiling, they're not being open, they're not focusing on somebody, you know, they're getting into somebody's space, they're not nodding. These are things that constantly show that you do care about the other person, and that and shows your trust in a way too.
I know a lot of people are so fearful of public speaking, and yet you say this has a lot to do with how to get along with everyone.
Exactly. People who speak better, people who speak well, are seen as smarter, more intelligent, more competent, more humorous, and people trust them more. So, you know, when you watch people, you know, whether on TV or in person, the trust comes through based on their speaking ability.
And then you talk about soft skills. What are these skills all about?
Well, soft skills are, there's a statistic was done by Harvard and Stanford University that said only 15% of your success in life will be by your technical skills, and 85% will be your social, your communication, your emotional intelligence, your ability to get along. And you've got to be technically competent at what you do with your work, but if you want to persuade people, if you want to motivate people, if you want to influence people, if you want to build cooperation, you've got to have those soft skills. We're talking about the communication skills that are important.
Well, thank you very much. Some powerful information this morning, Arnold Sanow, the business author of Get Along with Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere.